In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a forged carbon wrap on the 2024 E-vader from Venom Motorsports. Now, we all know that this is a fake gas cover, so I kind of just want to dress it up and do something a little different and wrap it up in a forged carbon look. Now, let me show you what we're going to do to get started. First, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my key, put it over here. And what I'm going to do right now is, open it, obviously. And you're going to notice that there's going to be 3 screws on the underneath side. There are 3 screws that I kind of already removed because I wanted to see how I would make it work. So remove the 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. That's up to you if you actually want to go that route. You don't have to. You could actually just go ahead and clean the surface and do the wrap here. But I kind of want to put the wrap a little bit more inside of the circumference of this fake cover. And once you remove the cover, it's just pretty much a hole there with 3 little holes. All right, well, here is the cover. Let's go over to our bench and let me show you what I'm going to do to actually wrap this up. All right, so first things first, I'm going to grab a clean piece of paper and I'm just going to put a little bit of alcohol on it and just want to pretty much clean the surface of that. Unfortunately, the label for the alcohol disappeared, but it's pretty much 70% isopropyl alcohol. Either you have some at home or just go to the store and buy yourself a small bottle. Dab a little bit like that, and what we're going to do is we just want to make sure that this surface is clean, free of any dirt, debris, oils, contaminants, anything that could disrupt the adhesion of the vinyl wrap. Oh, almost dropped it. Hold the side there. I want to get the edges, as that's what I want to have it stick to as well. Again, you could do this on or off the bike. All right, then I just let it dry for a few seconds. Okay, here is my spare vinyl wrap. As you can see, it's a forged carbon. That was like a bunch of little pieces that would reflect light pretty well. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is going to put this flat. I'm going to put this over it, and I kind of just want to cut like pretty much a template, or not a template, but I'm not going to be exact to the line. I'm going to actually cut a little bit further out because, like I said, I want to kind of have this, attached like this. So I'm going to do that. You guys do the same. All right, I already cut my piece out. As you can see, it's already out. Go ahead and flip this over. Now here is my kind of circle. Okay, so now next, this part is totally up to you if you want to go this route. Now what I'm going to be using is going to be a 3M adhesive promoter. I'm not sure. Oh, there you go. Surprisingly, the camera's working this time. So you can see this bottle's been through hell and back just because I keep on buying a refill. So I refill this bottle constantly. And I'm just going to use this spongy applicator. So again, this is up to you if you want to use this product to give it a little bit of tackiness to the cover. You don't have to if you don't want to, but for me, I am. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now just because I really want this stuff to really stick very well and not really come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I get the perimeter edge, the side piece over here. So on the cover, I'm going to make sure I really get it with that promoter all the way around the circumference. And then I'll probably get the top edge as well. Not so much in the middle, because as long as there's a good adhesion on the side perimeter and on the top, you should be good. What I'm going to do is going to 1, 2, and that should be good enough. That up before knowing me, I might bit over and all that stuff fall right out. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretty much just rub it. That's all you need to do with the promoter. Nothing really that fancy. Now you want to make sure you do this in a well ventilated area, as this stuff does have a smell to it. Nothing too insanely bad. I'm used to it, but for yourself, you just want to make sure you're not really breathing the stuff in. All right, and then like I said, I'm just going to give it a nice little wipe on the top there. All right, and that's pretty much it. I'll let that sit for dry for maybe a minute or so, and then we're going to get back putting the vinyl on the top. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and peel our vinyl, and it doesn't matter which way you do it because it's forged carbon. There is no direction for this particular type of vinyl. So you want to grab a little piece, pull it back a little bit. Don't put any, try to not to put your fingerprints on it because that will take away from adhesion. So peel as much as you can back. Actually, let's just peel the whole thing off. So we want to make sure we kind of want to get it on the center. I know I'm just kind of nitpicking here and getting all that dirt off. I'm gonna put this piece on it. All right, so you want to make sure you kind of center it as much as you can, and then you're just gonna lay your piece on. Probably say hopefully I got it right about there. It looks pretty decent. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and press on it. Make sure I get any of those air bubbles out. Give it a little crease in here, a little press there to kind of give it that shape a little bit, of the circle. Not so much the lettering really, because obviously it is a fake gas cap, so I don't really want to see the lettering of it saying, open here or whatever. And that's pretty much it really. All you're doing is just kind of pressing the air bubbles and, kind of getting the edges. And yeah, and then after that, once you get it all there, now you're gonna go start and press, pushing it down down on the edges like this. So, and make sure that you try to get it where it's not too much. If you see a crease there, just go ahead and peel it back again and then reapply it so it could be nice and smooth. And then another trick would be to grab your X-Acto blade, and then as you're going, you're going to be cutting slits. That way it's going to be a little bit more, you know, uniform on not bunching up so much on the edges. So as you can see, it's kind of bunching up. So I'm going to cut a little slit. Go ahead and do that now. There we go. And I'm going to peel this back again and then, you know, push it down. Now it's going to make it a lot easier to get it more, smoother in unison and not so bunched up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and this is going to be the tedious part for myself and for you guys. So just take your time on this, and then once it's all said and done, then we're just going to go put it back on the bike. All right, and it came out really good. As you could see, very good. And there's how the edges look. And for any like part of the edge that was actually sticking out, I just kind of trimmed it with the X-Acto knife around the edges. At this point, you really don't know what's up or what's down. I'm gonna kind of guess it was like this at one point or whatnot, but pretty much this thing is only going to go in one way once you put it on the bike, so I don't think it's going to go any other way. So let's go back to the bike and put it back in its spot. All right, and if you look on the bike, you could actually see that's 2 at the bottom, 1 on the top, and you could see it's, it's not evenly. So there it is, 2 at the bottom, 1 on the top. So if it's this way, you could see it's not really even, or how it's supposed to match up here. So like I said, it only goes in back one way. Go ahead and put it back in, and it might be a little tight, so you want to push it in a little bit and do it, gently, so you don't have any of the vinyl coming up. And so far it is looking so much better, not having that look of it showing that of a fake obviously gas cap. All right, so I'm gonna get my key, put it in there, then lift it up while still holding the cap in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my 3 screws and tighten everything up. All right, going mobile on this one, guys. Now look at that, it looks so good. Well, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think it looks good? It was a good choice, or should I just kept it showing the fake, gas cap on there? You can see all the like little pieces reflecting the light, like a bunch of little just black carbon pieces. Can't wait to get this out on the light and see how the sun hits it. But just with the garage lights, looking good. Alrighty guys, that pretty much concludes the video. Nothing too crazy and extended long, just a nice little short video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like. You disliked it, smash the dislike. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more videos on the Venom Motorsports E-vader. Looking good so far on this bike. Alright guys, catch you guys on the next one.